Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program, where I am doing maneuvers with satellites. Some successfully, some not so successfully.
Lack of Delta V.
Yeah, one of the ships was I don't know what happened there. Maybe I got ships confused. I'm not entirely sure. So this one needs an ejection angle. Well, first off, let's set our target. We need an ejection angle of 108 to Nidon. And Nidon is even further away than Erlum, but is in the odd enough position that it is almost lined up with Erlum. Like, Sarnis, Erlum, and Nidon are all, like, kind of in a straight line, almost. And the positioning of Erlum and Nidon actually put it so that we have to leave on the same day right now. So we're going to set target there. And Kerbin's prograde is that way. So this is 90.
So I gotta kind of watch out because my periapsis is dipping into the atmosphere here. But I'm at 8,000 or 87 kilometers here. So when we reach, what is it? When we reach about 3.5 kilometers here, I'm gonna fire target retrograde and slow us back down to a slow speed, and then fire back towards the ship.
All right. Well, we'll have to hit this maneuver on the next pass here. So we will go around the planet once. We'll have to rename this ship then, because this is named the Eve probe, and this one is not going to Eve. I'm doubting that one that's labeled as the Nidon probe actually will be going to Nidon either, but we'll see. Maybe. Not sure. No, I probably won't send it, because I will want enough, if we can manage it, enough Delta V to move to the moons around Eve. Whether that's actually possible or not is a different question.
All right, well, that raised my apoapsis back up, which is good. Or my periapsis back up, which is good. All right, and now I think that is me. That is the ship. The ship got a little bit behind me. But we'll just point target here again. I'll let my ship rotate.
All right, I think we're going to start our burn. Yeah, I think we're going to start our burn just about. Not quite yet. Maybe like a minute 30. Yeah, that'll probably about do it. Let's start our burn now. I have to stage in a second here.
We're going to be 900 meters away here soon.
Okay, staging complete.
So we're going to want to point this retrograde, turn on our RCS here, because we need to slow down pretty freaking fast. Actually, did that pass me yet? No, it hasn't passed me yet. But, alright, now we need to fire retrograde here.
How close are you?
I am 500 meters away.
That's pretty close. What are you using to control your ship at this stage?
I was just about to begin using RCS.
Yeah, I would say once you're that close, 500 meters, I would definitely only be using RCS. And I think part of your problem last time was that you left that big fuel stage attached.
Okay.
Like, it becomes much harder to move and maneuver when you've got, 50% more ship and a lot of weight with a... Because those space station parts are actually pretty light, but the big tank of fuel on the back is not. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. All right, well, here's what we'll do. We're going to F5. And,
okay, I think encounter. Yes. Excellent.
Close our eyes and decouple.
I mean, what's your relative velocity is like nothing, right?
2 meters a second.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's more than enough to do everything from that point with RCS, I would think. All right, we need to add a thing. Oh, man. We thought Earlham was far away. Boy, were we wrong. Can you guess how long till this probe gets there?
25 years.
Close. 24. 24 years and 338 days. So very close. Okay, we're going to rename this guy. This is not the Eve Deep Space Probe. This is the Needon Deep Space Probe. The real one. Okay, and now we're going to go... So that stuff's all on its way. Where is the other Needon probe? The one that didn't have enough delta V. Let's switch to that one. Let's get rid of our alarm clock here, and then let's plot how much delta V to get to Eve. Yeah, this is not enough. I don't know what this is. This is not the ship that I took. It's not the ship that I took to the same design I used for those other ones. So this one must be... Maybe this is the design I used for the mapping satellites in system. It must be. Is all I can figure. So we're just going to deorbit this thing. All right, Space Center. We'll let that crash back into the surface and be gone. Then I guess we'll need to launch the one that's going to go to Eve. Hopefully I saved that design. Deep Space Probe.
Wait a minute, why?
Huh, looks like I saved it. Launch. How's it going? What's up?
I was pressing the wrong button and getting further away and wondering why shit wasn't working.
Wrong buttons can be a tricky thing.
Yes. Now I'm just trying to... Just try to get the station to stop moving.
How close are you?
499 meters.
Is your prograde is your velocity vector moving like towards the station?
Not at all.
You basically just point towards the station and burn your RCS towards the station.
But that's going to increase my velocity.
Yep.
That's bad.
Nah.
I disagree.
Why?
Because I will hit the station. Going at...
If your velocity vector isn't moving towards the station, then you're not traveling towards the station.
But to move my velocity vector forward, I have to increase speed.
Right, but if your velocity vector, again, isn't moving towards the station, then you're not approaching the station.
I agree, but I can't approach the station too fast.
You shift your prograde, so your prograde is heading towards the station, all while keeping your relative velocity, within reason.
But if when I decrease speed, it moves the velocity vector away. So I'm in.
Okay, so you point your ship towards the station.
Yes.
Okay, are you currently pointed towards the station?
I'm currently pointed towards the station.
What's your relative velocity?
6 meters a second.
And where in relation to you facing the station is your retrograde and prograde?
My prograde just moved off the nav ball.
Okay, so that means your retrograde is coming around.
It is, because the station is passing me now.
Burn towards the station.
Okay.
That'll move your prograde back around.
All right.
And if your retrograde was coming around, it should slow you down before speeding you back up.
It will, yeah. I mean, I'm down to 5.8, but it'll
start getting faster then at some point.
Yeah. Which RCS fuel do I have left? All right, plenty. All right, so I'm going 5 meters a second. I'm 200 away, and I'm...
Is your prograde lined up with the station now?
No.
Is it on the nav ball?
No.
Keep burning towards the station.
Okay. 207 meters.
You are in target mode, right?
Yes.
Okay. Your retrograde isn't on the screen, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay. Weird. What's your relative velocity? Is it increasing?
5.7. It's increasing now, yes.
So your prograde should be coming back around.
I don't think it will, because the station's passing me again. I'm basically following the station in a circle.
You shouldn't be. If you're burning consistently towards the station, you should be gaining speed faster and faster and faster.
I am, but the station keeps passing me. Like it's going around again, me, and so I'm rotating with the movement of the station. And I'm going 6.6 meters a second right now.
I don't understand.
Okay, so, all right. The station right now is moving like, if I wasn't burning towards it, it would go from in front of me to behind me.
Okay.
Yes.
I still don't understand, because
now
if you're burning towards it,
moving...
you put the station in the center of your screen, you put your ship pointed towards the station, you leave your ship pointed towards the station, you should always be gaining speed towards the station.
No, because when it starts, when you pass it, it goes behind you.
But if you stay pointed at the ship, you're never passing it.
I'm passing it all the time. Like I'm going around in a circle right now. I'm slowing down right now because the station's getting further away from me, and I haven't even, my finger hasn't even gotten off the.
Okay, let go of the RCS.
Okay.
What's your relative velocity?
5.2 meters a second.
Point at your retrograde. Kill your relative velocity entirely to 0.
Okay.
Okay, satellites in orbit. We need to get rid of this thing. Fairing. Fairing
Why is it
gone?
Oh, because never mind. I am being stupid.
Then we need to get up to the apoapsis here. All right, close enough. Extend the panels. Point prograde. Kind of try and round out this orbit just a little bit.
Okay, I got it to 0.2.
Okay. Station. Okay, now that you're at 0.2, point at the station.
All right.
And burn towards the station.
Okay.
Okay, that's close enough for a round orbit. This will be the Eve Deep Space Probe. And then we will return to the Space Center.
Oh, I know why that's not working.
How's it coming?
I got the vector somewhat centered. Oh, there we go. That's like perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So now as the vector starts to drift, use your strafing thrusters to keep the vector pointed at the station. Because the vector is going to start to drift.
Yeah.
So as it drifts, instead of trying to use your forward and reverse thrusters to do that, use your strafing thrusters to keep it aligned.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what's your relative velocity?
1.7.
Okay. 1.7 is pretty low. You could increase it if you wanted, but as you get closer, you'll just, instead of pressing the H key to thrust forward, you'll press the N key to thrust in reverse.
All right. Well, it's a lot easier when it all lines up for you. And it works appropriately.
The real key is that when you get in close like that, you have to get to a point where you've killed your relative velocity to 0 before you start your approach.
Okay.
Because if you've got some sort of weird, wacky, like if you're trying to start the approach from like 5 or 6, you don't really know where that 5 or 6 in which direction that's going. So if you kill your relative velocity to 0, the ship is either behind you or in front of you, but it doesn't matter because then you're making your velocity approach the ship. In one case, you're approaching it. In the other case, you're slowing down and making it approach you, basically.
Okay. Oops.
It's kind of hard to explain, but the final approach there is... I think the final approach is actually the most tricky part of Rendezvous.
All right, we're getting there. Let's slow down.
Docking's not the easiest thing in the world either, but it can be made easy if you can figure out how to read that docking alignment indicator, which I'm only just starting to figure out how that works, and it's confusing.
Oh! Get back.
You're real close now, right?
Yes.
I would recommend hitting F5.
Smart man.
Whoop. KSP has crashed. The last parts of docking are kind of the obnoxious parts, honestly. Lining up your docking port with the other ship's docking port can be troublesome.
Oh, come on. Kiss it. Kiss it. Oh, come on. Yes.
You docked?
We did it.
Excellent.
And I didn't break a single solar panel.
How long's it been since you had your last successful docking?
Let's not go there.
How's it feel?
Pretty good. And I just realized I forgot a docking, or I'm missing a docking port or something. But, oh well. So, okay. Well, now we can take this guy here, and we will decouple the probe here. Decouple the node, let it drift away. You will be able to delete that soon enough. We got some multiple dimensions here to our space station. We're looking pretty good.
Where'd you attach onto?
I attached onto the side.
Which piece did you bring up?
I brought up the the Kerbitat.
Okay, you didn't bring up the ring.
No, I didn't bring up the ring yet.
Okay, I was going to say, the ring would look really weird on the side.
Well, no, that's how, like, any kind of space station...
Well, that's not true.
No
space station has a ring at this stage.
I'm trying to think, like, from, like...
In the things, it's usually in line, like, but...
Yeah.
You don't usually see those kind of things in the movies in actual... like space station type things like we're building here. They're usually in like long range ships and they're usually in line, but
yeah.
Anyways, that seems like a good place to end the episode.
Yes.
So if you like the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.